Welcome back. We are continuing the Battle of Chancellorsville. We just finished up the first day. Looking at the force distribution, you can see that I'm perhaps not as pleased as I normally would be, because usually they, in my experience, they're a little bit more suicidal attacking this VP. Maybe I needed to get more guys directly close on it to hold the position better. It looks like maybe they're deciding not to attack quite as fiercely as they could. But we still, I'm sure, inflicted outsized casualties on them, so. Okay, General Lee and Stonewall Jackson are present on the battlefield and are holding their ground. The rebels are not withdrawing. This was not expected. Probably Lee has a stronger army than we estimated. Reserves are expected to arrive late in the evening. The remainder will stay in Fredericksburg to demonstrate an attack upon the Confederates to keep them busy. The generals agree that we must act cautiously and defend. A risky attack could cause the total destruction of our army while being in enemy territory. We are stretching our army to defend all sides. Time is on our side because we become stronger each day. Lee must take the initiative or withdraw. And as we know historically, he does take the initiative, gets all the way around the right flank because it's not anchored on anything. It's just flying free here, and rolls up this entire flank. Very, very unfortunate. So actually, we have enough injured officers that I want to go to the camp screen. I want to replace you. I want to replace you. And that should be good. I don't always do this because in the past it messed up with the you would never get them back because they would always be flagged as wounded. But they're not actually wounded, so like the game would degrade their stats appropriately for the fact that they were wounded or killed, but wouldn't flag it appropriately. So that used to bug. I think they fixed that since then. So that should be all I need to do. I could increase these guys back, but I want to leave it as is because I think that might mess with the medicine calculations. I might be able to get the gun back if I don't do that. I'm not sure. We'll find out. So let's get into it. General, it seems our plan is not progressing well. The Confederates responded very aggressively, and now we are on the defensive. Our camp in Chancellorsville must be secured if we want to advance further. Our brigades must be deployed to defend the east side of the camp and our left flank. The rebels are less likely to attack us here, but we must be wary. A strong infantry presence at this area will protect us against a direct frontal attack from Lee. Our brigades need also to defend the ground around the camp up to this section. Finally, some brigades must cover our far right and this road junction. If Confederates want to move to our right, they will probably come from here. If there are reserves available, they are expected to arrive late in the evening from this road. I do not have reserves available. General, we are completely unaware of what the rebels are planning. They haven't attacked us till now, and it's soon getting dark. Attempting to advance at this time could be extremely risky, but also rewarding. It is your call to decide what's best. Okay, pause. So, you can see that got all of our forces on the field for both sides. I don't have any reserves, so this is all I have, and they're not going to get anything else either. You can see from the losses, we took about 1,600 men, we lost a single gun. They took 9,000, and they lost a few guns, so that is definitely in our favor, but still not the gross amount of kills that we were going to need to do. First things first, we need to fix this because the Confederates come in right here. In fact, they're already on the field, and they get free flank on you if you just sit here. Don't do that. There's no good reason. In fact, if you just pull all of these guys further in, contract your lines, there's no reason for them to go up this north. In fact, you probably want to contract your lines here as well, or push up to use the river as a barrier, and then guard here. This is kind of a tricky decision. This is a terrible place to hold because they get shut out just from the trees. And then actually if you're Confederates and you're attacking, it's trickier here because then this is all open ground, so you don't want to do this, you want to attack. If you're Confederates and you have to take this from this side, you would move up through the trees. You can beat this guy here because you get local advantage on him and then push through. Or you can push up at least to here. This isn't really spectacular cover. In fact, just sitting in this building is probably better cover, but you've got at least wheat fields around here. So you could attack up to here, and then you get stonewalled on here because these are okay and you're in open ground here. But you can sneak up and get a flank on this guy while your flanking force has moved all the way in on the Confederate side. So these are the kind of things you want to be aware of if you're a defender, where your advantages are. There is basically no reason for them to be up here, all the way up here. In fact, we're going to want to advance to contact on up here. But please pardon me because this is going to be a bit of a mess. Then because I have to recombine all of my troops again. So we're going to do this by division. It's the easiest way. Okay. Combine with him. Okay. So what is my plan of action? We've got numerical parity, and I know that a lot of their forces are out here. And they're stuck out there, and they're going to take a while to march in. This is a good natural barrier to defend from. A lot of good trees here. Problem is that it cedes this observation point there. Similarly, if I want to pull back even further to here, I have to make an effort to defend along this line to protect this observation point. And then I need to watch. It's not too hard for them to decide to do an end around flank over on that side if I'm doing there. So, like I'd be inclined to hold here and block them off that way, but again, gives up this observation point to them. This is actually kind of a tough decision because they could, like I said, they start here. So if they went this way and around, that would flank me, and I don't know how they're going to choose to advance. So I think they start with some guys also just in this general area. I don't remember. I've seen some forces leaking back and forth, but it's I think that's their flanking force actually. I don't think they start over there. Either way, I can't use my cavalry yet until I understand where they are. Cavalry are just too fragile. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna defend here. I'll let them get into these part of the woods, but I'll call it here. That will protect my lines the best, and it should let me still maintain observation here. They may be able to get into it will basically be giving them a slight flank on here if they manage to push up this far. So I may have one guard force here. Actually, I think they have some forces that start here. Maybe. It's depending on the day. These might be okay. Either way, so I think here for a blocking force. The question is what to do with these guys, because I do need to attack eventually, but they're going to start fairly aggressive. I think I want to get just into the trees ASAP and contest these positions. I don't want to let them make the crossing clean. So he's going to run up, and he's going to run up. he's going to run up. Nobody else from second to mess that up, is there? No, good. Okay. Similarly, we'll push forward with them to get into better cover. Get these guys moving here quickly. Quickly go that way. Alright, so the accuracy isn't amazing in these. So again, this is a flanking unit, not a line unit, so I want to be careful where I put them. Just back there is probably fine. Leave them here as insurance. There's enough forces around that I actually want insurance for real. First Corps moving that way. So if this, if the very first day had gone better, not that it went poorly, but if I had managed the kill counts that I had been looking for, rather if the AI was as suicidal as they had been in the past, you'd be able to just do a wave attack with like everything here and crush these guys. I think I probably still can, because like I said, they actually sent like half their forces out here. So I'm at least going to get into good positions and just see what they have available and start creeping up. If it looks good, then I will continue to press the assault. If it doesn't look good, then I won't. Then I'll just wait for 4th day. Get the cavalry over here. There's a window around here to operate with the cavalry. Same thing with the sharpshooters over there. I think that is everybody. Parrots. Take that back. Okay, so now these guys should be, yeah, alright. So now 2nd Corps, 1st Division. Where is my, okay. This guy running out, retake this observation point. We're just going to see if they're actually doing anything. I don't expect them to, but it's a possibility. Okay, 2nd Division. Okay, keep pushing up with them. And them. I'm just trying to get my divisions co-located again better in case you need to do some combinations later. And then these guys also, we'll send them, I'll send them to join these guys down here. 3rd Division. Well, excuse me. Terribly sorry for that. 3rd Division, keep moving this way. Just gonna push out with them. Again, push out with them. Okay, and 4th Division. Get these guys forward. Need to contest these landings ASAP. I think that is everybody. Push the ammo cart up. Where's my other ammo cart? Do I not have one? That's pretty irritating. Okay, fine, whatever. And now 3rd Corps. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to defend along this line, which gives me the... it lets me still fall back and still have room between that and the camp to be able to, if these guys are getting crushed, to rotate some forces back over. Okay, so that is 1st Division. Just gotta keep some tripwires out there. Tripwire down there. Send these guys up all the way around because they'll circle back around to get some flank shots later. That's 3rd, okay, 3rd Division. Actually, I have enough guys. I can hold it. I can hold it here, I think. think. We'll see. Okay, you can hang out around here. Send the melee cav over there. Then 4th Division. I'm going to adjust the tripwires out as people get moving again. Okay. I missed a guy. Where are you guys going? That's fine then. Okay. Pause periodically just to take a look around, see what's going on. Need to combine with you. Combine with you. Looks like these guys are crossing. Okay, good. You guys need to keep pushing out. That's what I was looking for. I thought there was something around there. Combined with him. Okay. Alright, so they managed to start off deployed in the fortifications here, which is a little annoying. Looks like my parrots do have range, so they're doing something. These start deployed here. So the best way is to shift a couple of brigades, take the walk around here, and come up and swing in behind these guys. So go this way. Go this way. And I really wish these guys' condition wasn't so bad, because from having to make the long run. I go this way as well. Take the melee cav down there as well. I need to fix these lines in a second. Stretch out this way, get the snipers moving down out here. Need to go fix my lines, so push them out this way. Yep. So as I said, I just need to make sure these guys don't get to take the far flank. The fuck? Okay. These guys finally ready to move up yet? So I don't want to. All right, so they're like I said, they're not attacking through here, which is fine. What is super annoying is that I need to push up all of these guys. I don't actually want to hit them head on. Just needs to come here. Push these guys this way. These guys actually need to come down this way. Combine. I don't need him here. Take that back. I need him here because I need to break this line right here. These guys are actually pretty tough to break, especially look at these guys. 2-star archer, 2-star parry, 2-star right. Need to come around. These guys need to cross, and then we'll walk in from behind, and that'll give me what I need to break them. For now, I just need to wait. Just need to wait. Parrots, parrots, parrots. Ooh, howitzer. In which case you get to join in on the fun over here. Okay. Shadow out these guys. So here's their flank attack. As I noticed, really want to make sure that these guys don't hit us from too far north. If I have to, I can fall back slightly, shift up, and that will extend my lines more north. Don't want to, but I can. So definitely this is an area I need to keep an eye on, and I also need to actually worry about these troops, because if I take too long here, you can see they've already made it to here, so they're some of their guys are not going to attack, and they're just actually going to walk down through here. So that's actually why I'm keeping that brigade here. So in fact, I need to get watching here to see if they're going to try and sneak down and hit my flanking forces in the back. Going to have the melee cavalry just lurk, because sometimes they do something stupid and you can catch a brigade or two in the river with the melee cavalry. When they're slow, they're not paying attention, in which case they're just done. He's going out to these fortifications here. Pull back slightly. That's what I expected. These guys moving down as well. Shift these guys over ever so slightly. Keep the ammo together. Okay, you can see their skirmishers are starting to make their way up. Push the general over this way. There's some cavalry of theirs. Take that back. I don't need these guys here. We'll play cavalry games with them. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You can see these guys are starting to leak. Alright, so I need to now reassess, because these guys are now starting to leak down this way, which means that I need to kill these guys quickly, or I need to push some of these guys over to help deal with this. 'Cause he doesn't have the manpower to deal with that. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, did I just lose my skirmishers because I wasn't paying attention? I think I did. That's a mistake. Well, it's easy enough to remedy. It's the problem with doing things in 3 different theaters. Wow. Lost 100 of these guys. That sucks. So this isn't great here, but... okay. These guys are coming in. See, these guys are making their way down. Very precarious position. These guys need to run and get over there. These guys need to run and get over there as well. These guys are in the woods at least, and you can see melee cavalry is not excessively effective in the woods. Alright, time to go. We'll let them go from here. In fact, I need to pause and again reassess, because they're coming in very heavy from this flank. Heavier than I had really intended to hold. Oh my. Okay, he needs to... I need to get him to pull back over here. And... I think we're going to pull back with these guys as well. We're going to have to give up this observation point, which sucks because that's very good. Very good vision. Oh, that's a mess. What a waste. Begin rolling up the line over here. Okay. A bit of a precarious position, no doubt. I'm gonna wait an opportunity these guys, get some of their condition back, and then hit something in here in the back with them. I just need to be careful as I know there's melee cavalry running around down there. Maybe I can get to these supplies. Okay. Shift these guys back. I'll leave these guys here, but I think I want to give up on this. This is actually losing because I don't have the right. That's just a very big brigade of melee cavalry, and I just don't have the right forces to fight that in this area. These guys aren't doing a hell of a lot. Okay. So I'm going to shift him and shift him down this way, so that just in case there's something reinforcing coming over here, they'll be able to spot it and block it out. Okay, that's where those guys are. Need to find that artillery wherever it went. There it is. Okay, need to pay attention to these guys again. I think it's time to force the issue over here. Oh, Jesus. Alright. That's an oops. I'm gonna shoot these guys. Somehow I let them stay in contact. That's an oops. Just need a little more vision. Come on, just gonna be a little more vision here. How are you getting vision of? I don't understand. Pause again. It's just a huge battle to keep track of. Things are still relatively even. We've lost about 4,000 men. And we've inflicted 15,000. That's okay. I think these guys are starting to really run out of ammo, which is problematic. Yeah. Shift a supply to them for a little bit at least. I would love to make more aggressive moves, but I just don't know where large portions of their force are. If you remember that I had some cavalry that was trailing over here, and I just found randomly there's another artillery brigade, another big brigade down here. I know there's some melee cavalry somewhere in this nebulous area, so it's a bit of a problem. This captured wagon will help, that I kind of forgot about. Okay. So these guys, I'm going to withdraw them because they are very close to shattering. I think it's finally time to make a push on this side so I can't force these guys back. These units are falling back because it just isn't worth messing around up here anymore. Pause. These guys are still hidden. That's excellent. Push up, push up, push up. Okay. Now I can finally cross to here. Push my howitzers up. Can leave the parrots here. They're fine. They've got some artillery just hanging back there for some reason. Oh my god. Alright. Ridiculous. Finally getting to all their artillery. That is a good feeling. Okay, all of these guys need to get shifted closer. Push the generals up, push the howitzers up. Push the parrots up. Ha, that's what I was looking for. Inexplicably, there's just some reason. Okay. The heck? Okay. Actually, these guys are having some ammo problems. Get them swinging out to this way. Ever so slowly starting to really make a dent in their forces. Let's check our victory conditions. want to ever so slightly fall back. Never mind. I think there's some artillery up here. Grab these guys off the battlefield. Alright, that was a very, very, very long second day. We've managed to claw forward a bit of an advantage. Well, at the very least managed to not completely die. That's something. So thanks for watching. We'll have to call it there.